Hi peeps, back again. Right, so today it's something a little bit different to normal. It's fully electric, oh my god. Anyway, so test ride on an electric motorbike. Stay tuned, I'll show you around the bike. I will go through the specs with it, and then as always, don't forget to join me for the test ride. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Here is the Zero SRF. Prices start from £18,990, going all the way up to £24,000 for the top spec. It has a claimed 200-mile range off a full charge for the top spec bike. For the lesser spec bike, you're looking at about 120 miles at a push. It's got a top speed of 124 miles per hour and has 110 horsepower. It takes approximately 4 hours to charge it with a 3 kilowatt charger. That's based on about 38 miles per hour of charge, and if you've got a 12 kilowatt charger, you'll be 95% charged in about an hour. Now this bike is full of gadgets. As you can see here, there's not a lot of buttons, but it is full of tech, I can assure you of that. Keep watching for the test ride and see how I get on. Thanks guys. So what's your view on this colour? The mint. Let's go. Oh. Feel proper scrunched up on it. Tell you what though, it's quick. It goes well. It's just the seating position is definitely different. As you'd have seen on the walk round, really nice display. Everything is nice and visible. Yeah, wing mirrors are alright, they do a job. The position of this is weird though. I genuinely feel like my knees are a lot higher than I'm used to. And for a small bike, it feels really heavy. The weight is noticeable. Even when you're on the move, just like a little flick to your left and right feels nice and light. But if you're moving slowly, it does feel like you will kind of just fall over if you lean too far. I'm sure that's something you get used to if you had this long term. I've only got this for a test ride today, with the mighty thanks of Drop the Hammer in Carrington, and it's a guided test ride, so it's not perfect by any stretch because you kind of have to follow everybody else. I'm assured we're going to be going on some different types of roads, so we'll get to see what this is like. Country lanes, nationals, through the town, all of that stuff. So far, I mean, it's alright, but I'm not instantly falling in love with it. Certain motorbikes, you either instantly fall in love with them or instantly don't, if you understand what I mean. And whilst the power output on it is nice and it's nice and smooth, I'm not loving it. I don't feel comfortable. I feel like my balls are up in my neck. I feel like my knees are touching my chin, and I don't feel really confident on it the way it's balanced. It really is bizarre. I think if you're considering an electric bike, go and have a go on one, because this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a proper motorbike type feel with electric power, but no, the weight of it's just really weird. It feels like you're you're riding a block of concrete that when you give the throttle it goes, and it does goes like stink. And I'm in eco mode. The modes on this are more to do with the battery regen rather than the actual power output. I mean, I'll go through the modes and see what it's like just to confirm, but at the minute I'm in eco mode. The throttle feels very responsive, but when you come off the throttle you do get a lot of regeneration to the battery. So if you're not familiar with electric motors, by that it's the equivalent of a ton of engine braking. So as soon as you come off the throttle, it's like you've slightly applied the brake, so you do feel that loss of power straight away. And I'm told that gets better. So you see there, I've not broke at all. That was just purely coming off the throttle, and it pretty much would come to a stop. I mean, that's phenomenal. We'll come off it again. Yeah, so it's like applying the brakes, but we are in eco mode, so this is the maximum regen to try and put as much juice back in the battery as possible. So the actual riding position on this bike, it's very sport bike-esque. I don't find it particularly comfortable now. I think I need to lose a bit of weight and then I can enjoy them properly, but at the minute, for a middle-aged chubster, it's not particularly comfortable. You can feel the power there. This thing has got a shed ton of instant power. I've put it in street mode now. Let's see if it makes any difference. Oh, that's very wet. When you do change mode, the screen changes colour. So that's a nice little touch. Let's see what the regen's like. When you ease off, there is still some regen there. It does give you that engine braking, but it's not as harsh as what it was in eco mode. My only concern at the minute is it's the weight. I don't feel like this is a light bike, and I would compare it size wise. It's probably smaller than what the Ducati Monster was size wise, but it just feels really, really heavy. I don't think I could actually live with this bike, which is sad. Oh, nationals. Jesus. Right, so it doesn't have a problem with the power. The power is most certainly okay. See, a straight line, it's brilliant. I've been on here a short time, but I'm already feeling my back starting to pull a little bit. But yes, it's my fault. I'm old. It's not the bike's fault. I know that. So I'm not calling the bike. I'm just saying seating position doesn't really suit me. It may suit you. You might get on this bike and think it's awesome. If you're used to a sports bike, I don't think there's going to be a massive difference with your actual seating position. So if you're a sports bike user, this might fit you like a glove. If you're after high speed and ease to ride, then yeah, this ticks that box. If you're doing short distance, this ticks that box. Personally, whilst I think electric bikes they've improved significantly over the years, and they're certainly at a place now where I think you could live with one daily. I can't bring myself to do it. I think the price of these bikes and the range of these bikes is something that at the minute would stop me from getting one. And I know electric is the future. Everyone keeps telling us electric is the future. We all have to get electric. They're going to stop making petrol bikes in, I don't know, 2035 or whatever it is. And at that point, you won't be able to buy a brand new petrol motorbike. That for me is horrible. The thought of that is horrible. Anyway, that's done. Bye for now.